All right. Hello, welcome everyone. Buckle up because Christine's new book is already, the details are trickling into the inner tubes. And let me tell you, there is some tea that we did not know about. So, this is, a boiling hot pot of truth. We are going to discuss it all because the information that you're about to hear is a damn mess. Hello, you guys. It is your girl IQ. We are talking about all the messy details of Christine's new book. Now, I just want to, it's so good to be back. Can I just say, oh my gosh, it's so good to see you guys. I see you guys in chat. Sarah Kay said, greetings, everyone. Looking forward to her new book. Me too. So, just so that you know, and I have a link, and this is how I have not read the book, and actually, I'm not going to be reading it. I'm going to be doing me personally the audiobook. I just don't have time. I can multitask by listening and doing other things. So I'm not going to be physically reading it. It depends, like whatever floats your boat. But it's not just the audiobook that I have a link to. It's also if you want the hard copy cover. If you use my link, there is a 30-day free trial with Amazon's Audible. But also, I think if you do the free Prime setup, if you click the link, you do the free Prime setup, you do the 30 days, you can cancel after 30 days so they don't charge you. That's how I'm going to be doing it. So please, link is in the description, it's in the chat. And yes, I would get a small commission. So just throwing that out there. But yeah, definitely that's how I'm going to be doing it. So I thought, hey, you guys should know about it too, just in case. That's what I'm going to be doing. And in that 30 days, I will definitely get it done because they say it's about an 8 hour listen. So anyway, I'm just throwing that out there. So I also have heard, and I do want to bring this up, that people, it seems like word on the street is that people are not necessarily too happy. They thought it was going to be a more scorched earth tell all. And I don't know if I was expecting that. Okay, listen, let me just throw that out there to begin with because I'm actually happy. It's kind of like the grass is always greener. If Christine had gone full scorched earth, then I feel like that would mean that it was the end of Sister Wives. So I'm not too upset that if she's still under contract, it would make sense that she can't just spill everything, right? There's probably details or a contract that she worked out. There's obviously a certain NDA with TLC, which I think means that there's a lot more Sister Wives episodes to come. And maybe when everything is said and done, then that'll be the Hail Mary, right? But we still got a lot of nuggets that we're going to go over. It's not the takedown that we all deserve, but it's definitely worth the read. Okay. So, hey, you guys, I see everyone. I see everyone in chat. Okay. So the interwebs, the fans that have snagged the book early are confirming what we have suspected basically for years. The show, it's not the whole story. And even now I don't think that we're getting everything, but we're getting more. Okay. It's peeling back the layers, and I'm happy about that. But yeah, there was some twisted things in there. So let's just talk about this disgusting, and Cody's disgusting, by the way. That's why I have him up there. Disgusting. If you didn't think that you were already as pissed off as you could be with this man, that you couldn't like him any less, there is room. There is room. So one of the juiciest bombshells, which is just also infuriating, is that the whole reason that he was telling the family that they should move from Vegas to Arizona is because of a damn football team. Like an NFL team, a professional football team, that doesn't even make any sense. Like, I guess the Raiders had moved down. I don't know. I think it had something to do with the Raiders, which is so stupid that's why I didn't even know he was a big football fan. Like, no one ever talks about that. That's just weird. And obviously, they found out later that Christine basically confirmed that that was a farce. And the real reason is because Robyn didn't want Dayton going to college alone. So the entire family uprooted for one child and moved to Flagstaff? What? So, I mean, seriously, let's think about this. Let's get this straight. You don't trust your adult son to go to college in the same city without mommy, with Robyn holding his hand. So you force your other wives, all of your children who are being uprooted, an entire family, pack them up and move states, and then still feeding this disgusting lie about a damn football team. Really? He didn't just gaslight the wives or his children. He gaslit the whole like fan base. I can't believe it. So, hold on. What is it? So basically it's what we suspected. We thought that it was about Dayton, and there we go. That is what it ended up being. I'm so happy too, Lori. Lori said, "Woohoo, alive." I know. It's been a while and it feels great. It's so good to see everyone. I wanted to go over this with you guys. And I'm sure you've heard some of the um little tidbits that have been coming out, but still, we're doing it together. I want to hear what you have to say. So I'm going to be reading the chat because I do want to know. That's disgusting. So the wives only found out about 2 months after the move what the real reason was. I would be so furious. No wonder Christine and Kody's relationship, which was already shite, just continued to circle the drain. Do you know what I mean? So I thought that that was really interesting. And then we already know that Kody likes to emotionally withhold his affections for the wives. That's his way of controlling things, right? So here's a real horror show about the whole thing. Um, Christine confirmed that when they were filming, they felt like they had to police every single word, every facial expression, every sigh, every eyebrow raise. Um, because if Kody, and not just Kody, if Kody and or Robyn didn't like what the other wives were saying, the punishment was brutal. Kody would go zero contact. Zero. Doesn't that sound like the man that we've learned about for the past 20 seasons? Actually, 19, because we haven't watched season 20 yet. Doesn't that sound like him? He's disgusting. And that is why I have him labeled there, because you're going to be hearing that word a lot. Disgusting. Gross. Gross. That's not just controlling. I don't know. That's like psychological warfare on top of control. Because Kody laid down that message very clear, and I think Robyn knew it. She could play dumb all she wants. She could play coy all she wants, like that she didn't know. That every time that she cried that she didn't know that Kody was going to be her bulldog. The message was clear. If you want access to Kody, you better sit there. You better smile like you're auditioning for the new Stepford Wives like reboot. I can't even imagine having to micromanage any type of facial expression, any one of my emotions. That's like dealing with a cult leader. That's not a marriage. That is like, that is like theater. It's not real. It's not real. Sarah K says, why is memberships now not working? I'm not sure. I don't know what that means, Sarah. Um, it says you're a member. I'm not sure. I don't know what that means. Can you expound upon that? Just let me know in chat. I'm not sure what that means. Um, Thank you for the super chat, by the way. I I'm just really confused. Okay. At what point do we stop calling this a plural marriage and just I don't know. What was that? That was not even a plural marriage, Cody. What are you doing? Gross. Tina said, I wonder how Dayton felt about that. He's seeing his older siblings moving on and being independent, yet his mother wants him to be near. And what's so interesting is just think about that dichotomy. We'll get into that later, but just the difference between how Robyn was with Dayton. Actually, let me take that back. Scratch that. How Dayton was, or sorry, it's not about Dayton. Let me rephrase that one more time. Just think about how Kody was with Dayton and what he allowed, as opposed to how Kody was with his other children, in particular his boys. That doesn't make any sense, does it? Does it? No, I can't. I cannot imagine living like that, Caroline, sorry. I agree. Actually, this is a great point. Bronze Empress, good to see you, said it would have been cheaper to get Robyn an apartment in the city when Dayton was going to school. Agreed. Infuriating how stupid Kody was and still is. Yeah, he is weird, Empress. I was about to call you Bronze Goddess. Either one kind of works, doesn't it? Um, yeah, I agree. He reminds me, it's so funny because I have a friend that actually bought two the English golden Labrador retrievers. And she bought from a litter, she bought a boy and a girl. And I guess the new information over the past 10 years is with bigger dogs, it's better to spade and neuter them, not at like the 6 month mark, but like past the 12-month mark. So currently, the girl is going through heat, and the male dog is going berserk. Like she's has to do everything that she can to like calm him down, right? So they're both kind of going at it just because of all the hormones. And she was telling me about, she was doing a lot of research and how male dogs will like basically kill themselves, jump over fences, injure themselves, scratch at the door, try to escape just to because they smell those pheromones. And as weird as that sounds, I mean, I don't mind comparing Kody to a dog, but he loses his mind when it comes to Robyn. Still, like 20 years later, it's the oddest thing. It is so weird. You're absolutely right, though. He just can't think. Like, I'm not saying that he's the most intelligent guy. There's a lot of things that he's done that are stupid, but with Robyn, it's a different level of stupid. And anyway, that's just what it reminds me of. Like, it's so weird because I'm like, oh my gosh, this reminds me of just what me and my friend were talking about. Her male puppy being in heat is acting like freaking Kody, but Kody is like a 50-year-old man, and he's been acting this way for like 20 years. 20 years. It's just weird. Okay, let's keep going. So also we got a little bit more on the Meri and Christine fallout, which I thought was really interesting. Um, so we already know that Christine basically wants nothing to do with Meri. And this one was interesting because we got more details as far as why Christine is like, I want nothing to do with this woman. I'm done. We're done. It's over. And even we knew that there was like that Meri allegedly, there's been reports that she's just been horrific to a lot of the children growing up, wasn't a nice person. Allegedly, that's what people are saying within their family. And here's what happened. Okay. So Meri disciplined McKelty after a totally petty incident where one of the girls, I guess, were short on pennies or something. Like they didn't have the exact amount of money to pay for something at the store, right? I'm assuming it's like a convenience store. So Meri thought that it was her place to come down on Christine's parenting. I don't know why she had to step in, right? I mean, obviously the way that Meri handled it, I guess she exploded. Because the girls had asked, they didn't have enough money, and the girls asked hey, I don't have these few pennies. I don't know. I don't have the change, 10 cents, 20 cents, a few pennies. Um, and they asked the store clerk to cover the rest of it. I don't know if there was a dish. You know how sometimes there's that dish that has like the extra pennies just in case people need it? I don't know if it was that. I don't know exactly the amount, but obviously it wasn't a lot. And I don't know. I'm assuming Meri because she seems like the type. I don't even think it was about the exact amount. I probably bet you that with Meri, even if it was like a penny difference or two pennies difference, it's the principle because she just seems very, I don't know, rigid in her rules. Um, hey, Tracy, good to see you. Tracy says, hiya, hiya. So I don't know. I don't know. That's just my opinion on that. But for years, Meri always seemed like she had to flex her authority whenever possible. That whole first wife thing. And Christine was tired of being treated like a kid sister, you know? She just wanted to be, can't chat only. What? You can't chat only on text or super chat. Can you guys? That doesn't even make any sense. Sarah K. Do you guys see Sarah in the chat other than super chat? Let me know. That's really odd. I don't know what's going on, Sarah. I'll try to figure that out. Um, yes, it was McKelty and Leon. Yes, it was. Did I not say that? Sorry. Yes, it was McKelty and Leon. Now people can see you. Sarah, people can see you. Thank you, Paige. Um, okay. Yeah, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Did I say Christine? I'm so sorry. McKelty and Leon. Sorry, it was those two. It was McKelty and it was Leon. That's right. So yeah, going off, that's the reason. And I don't know if I'm assuming that that's the same incident where McKelty allegedly said there was some physical stuff going on. Um, so that would kind of jive, and there would be no reason to get that angry over that. Like, really, really, Meri. So I get it. And we already know for the most part, it seems like there's so many people that have confirmed that Meri just wasn't that nice of a person. And I'm all about growth, and I get that. And I do have some, well, we'll talk about it later, whatever. I can get into that later. But yeah, actually, I'll just say it really quick. Okay, really quick is I know that I seem pretty hard on Meri, and I know that people can change, but it just irks me. I have a thing, you guys, just especially even with personal experience, that there are two groups of people that I feel show who you are as a person. Actually, it's not groups of people, but it's two groups, two vulnerable groups that I feel shows your character. And those vulnerable groups are children that are in your care, that are there behind closed doors, and you're the authoritative figure and they are at your complete mercy. The way that you treat them to me shows a lot about your character. I'm sorry. And the other group is animals because they cannot speak, they cannot fight back, they cannot say anything, they can't tell on you. And if any of those two groups, in my opinion, you mistreat them, I think you're a piece of shite. I do. And that is hard to cut. Even I don't know. So there's been so many people. Anyway, that is my thing when it comes to Meri. It's hard for me to root for her when I hear about all of these things. There's so many people that want nothing to do with her, like Janelle, Christine, and Kody, but a lot of the kids, like, I don't know. Anyway, that's just me. So okay, so there's that one. There is that one. And then oh, this is so gross. And that's why, Kody, you're absolutely disgusting. You're absolutely disgusting. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I missed you guys too. I miss you guys too. It's been crazy, you guys. It's been crazy. I mean, we're talking about this, but I've been taking care of my mom. She's been pretty sick, and but things are so much better now. So that sometimes things like that happen when a family member needs your help, or you need to take care of your family. It's just like, but it kind of becomes your whole world. But things are a lot better now. So I missed you guys. I'm glad to be back. Okay. Let's see. Okay, here's the other one that was so insane. Ugh, and it just pisses me off. Okay, here's the jaw dropper. Christine revealed. I feel disgusting even talking about this. I feel disgusting even talking about this. Darlene, hi. Thank you for coming back. It's good to see you. My goodness. It's been a while. Um, okay. This is disgusting. This is about Robyn. Ugh, ugh, so gross. So Christine revealed that Kody was basically sharing information with Robyn. And it was information that was intimate in nature. Like Christine and Kody had been struggling in the bedroom. Okay. Like intimacy problems. And oh my gosh. Robyn was giving Christine advice on how to better be a bedroom maven. Oh, I'm so sorry. Gross. 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 So that's why another reason, Kody, I'm looking at you right now. You are disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Let me move up here. Let me go right there. There we go. Just gross. Nasty. Right? Disgusting. So, um, yeah. Kody turned his marital bed. That's so gross. Just think about it, guys. He turned his marital bed into this customer service hotline. Like Robyn is this call center rep taking notes. Hi, I'm Robyn, your husband's preferred wife. He told me you're having some issues meeting his needs, so I've put a little guide together. Let's go over it. Like, that is not just humiliating. That is not just, I know we've talked about this before, and I want to say it's like, it's, why do we as women, why do we not have the same equivalent as emasculate? Because whatever the female version of emasculate is, that's what it is. Let's get with the program, Webster. Like, what is the female equivalent of being emasculated? Anyway, it's that, and it's humiliating, and it's dehumanizing. It's disgusting. And that's the thing, because what that really does is it strips Christine of any of her agency. Even her intimacy with Kody wasn't her own. Even Robyn had to get involved in that. She had nothing. Even that is filtered through Coach Robyn, Counselor Robyn. Is that where the Counselor Robyn came from, Kody? Is that what you're talking about? Ugh. It's not enough that Robyn took the lion's share of his time and affection. Now she had to insert herself that she is this bedroom goddess and that they need to take advice from her. Can you just stop and think about that for a second? Imagine your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend discussing your bedroom life with their other partner and then sending them back to you with a set of instructions. What? What? Sir, excuse me? No. No, no, absolutely not. No. We've already heard this phrase before also. Remember when he said something like, um, I only want to spend time with you when you're lovable. If you want to be loved, Be lovable. Do you remember that? Seriously, don't worry. Deep dives are coming, but we're just soaking all of this in for our first take as a group, okay? WTF, okay? So in the book, Christine quoted Kody as saying, and this just sounds like him. This sounds like him. He said, I move away from pain and towards pleasure. Don't we all? Who wants to be tortured? Who wants to be tortured? There's a reason that it's called torture. No one wants to do it. No one wants to feel pain, dummy. Like, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you, T. Jetty. If I don't love you, blame yourself. Take your own advice. Then there shouldn't have ever been a knife in the kidneys moment, Kody. If you took your own dumbass advice, you idiot. Sorry, this man pisses me off. Pisses me off. So in his universe, Christine had to earn affection like a dog begging for treats. What do you think that tells us, people? What does that tell us? Kody saw her as optional, as conditional, as a throwaway, not as a person deserving love, a valued partner, a respected partner. Mm-mm. Kody saw her as like this project that needed to be approved. And it's disgusting. And Tracy, I couldn't have said it better. And it turns my freaking stomach. Darlene said, the easy way out of life. He has always been a loser. He's always he's always been a loser. True. He has been a loser. I hate mornings. I love when we do lives in the morning and your name is I hate mornings and you're still here. That means a lot. So say hi to I hate mornings, everyone. They said hi to us. You're amazing. And it's just, it's that is art in itself because you are a conversation starter. Can I just say that? Um, oh, thank you, Mel. Or me. Sorry. Thank you, me. Me said, hi, everyone. I'm here, but I got to start at the beginning. Man, I missed IQ. I missed you guys. I did. I did. So good to see everyone. Okay, so, um, yeah, Kody, I know. I keep saying it. You're disgusting. You're absolutely disgusting. And I can guarantee you that when the book dropped, whenever it did, and Kody had access to it, he done read the book, you guys. Okay? He's read the book and he's seething, and I know it, and he's coping. And probably if he was reading it in bed, I don't even know. You know what? Maybe he has the audiobook too. But either way, his little um what do we call her? His woman, his lady love, he was right beside him and he was like, can you believe she said that? Can you believe she said that? That's what I think. that's that's what I think. You know what else? Actually, this is perfect. This is perfect. This is probably what he's saying. Hold on, because I just had this clip, which is kind of funny. Hold on. But it's so poetic to now. Where is it? Oh, don't do this to me. Where is it? No. Oh man. I thought I had it. Let's see. No. Okay, I don't have it. Dang it. That sucks. It was where Kody was saying, you know what? Actually, I can pull it up. Hold on. I know what I'm gonna do. This is what it is. Give me a second. I'll just grab it from my video. Come on. Give me a second, guys. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Let me go here. We know he's seething. Okay, so anyway, so picture this, okay? While I'm pulling this up, you got to picture Um, Kody listening to Christine, all of these bombshells. You know that he's getting embarrassed because all he does is he cares about his ego, and he knows that the whole world is going to be watching. This has been his nightmare. He's probably been so nervous about this for what? Whenever it was announced to last year, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, what is this woman gonna say?" He knows that it's not. There's no way it's gonna be a shining example, unless maybe you know what? He's so delusional. Maybe he does. I don't know, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure he knows. Oh crap! Like S is hitting the fan. Okay, here it comes. This is what he's probably telling Robyn. Hold on, let me grab it. Don't worry. It's coming up. I had to pull it up for my own video. Okay, no thanks. Here we go. There's that. Oh, okay. I am going to pull it up now because I have it. Screen. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right, there it is. Okay, so here it
Christine will spend the rest of her life comparing herself to Robyn, and that's a tragedy.
is. That's it. That is what. Oh, man, let me move this. Hold on. My self was in the way. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try that again.
Christine will spend the rest of her life comparing herself to Robyn, and that's a tragedy.
Kody. Okay, there we go. So that's basically, I think, let me move myself back here. That is what I think he probably said, reading her book the whole time. The whole time. That is his justification in his head that Christine, I guess, probably still cares that she's just doing this because she's hurt because he chose Robyn instead of her. No, dude. No, sorry. No. You're a narcissist, dude. You weaponize love. You're attaching your affection to performance and not connection, which is why, Kody, you're disgusting. That should be the title of my the live today instead. I just why is he I thought that he said that comparison he shouldn't be comparing. Isn't that what Kody said? Did he say that it's a horrible thing to compare? That's not what you do? Probably don't you think that probably one of the most um ego crushing, soul crushing things is that, especially if someone's comparing the bedroom behavior, right? I mean, what's really sad is, and it seems like in the book we're going to hear that Christine basically admits that her bedroom was like a clearance bin compared to Robin's VIP section. Imagine what that does to your psyche. Imagine having to live that day in and day out. And imagine that being flaunted on national television, let alone in your own like neighborhood, your own little microcosm if that's happening with people, your friends, your peers, your coworkers, they know your mess. Now imagine broadening that to like a worldwide view. I can't even imagine what that did to Christine's self-worth. And honestly, there was some discussion about Christine self-medicating. And so I thought that that was interesting. Maybe that was a way to cope. Um, she said that sometimes she would drink too much alcohol. And I think after an ACL surgery, there was some medications, you know. Um, and it just makes a lot more sense, especially if she felt stuck and she felt trapped and she felt this endless comparison that she couldn't really escape. That's horrible. That's really horrible. Um, Also, it seemed like Christine believed that Robyn would light up when she was favored, but she stayed ice cold otherwise, which is so interesting because that's the same take that Kody had about Christine. I thought that that was interesting. But Christine talked about how Robyn seemed genuinely happy only during moments when Kody showed her favoritism, and then otherwise was pretty much emotionally vacant. And that wasn't real emotion from Robyn. It was selective. It was calculated. Sounds a lot kind of like she's a female version of Kody. It seemed like Robyn functioned like kind of like how a mood lamp does. It's like it's lit and it's happy and it's vibrant when Cody's looking, and then when he's not looking, it's off. It's like it's unplugged. And that is loyalty disguised as vanity. And Christine saw right through it. She saw right through it. Um, we'll touch on this a little bit, but we'll definitely go deeper into it. So this is just, what's first coming out, right, guys? I have not read the book or listened to the book yet, but I will be very soon, probably this weekend. But she had to pay a $50,000 deductible, guys, for Truly's not Truly. I'm sorry. I think for Isabel's hospital bills. It was for one of the kids' hospital bills. Was it Truly? No, Isabel. It was Isabel. It was Isabel's back surgery. That's what it was. A $50,000 deductible. But she did say that some family money was used for that one, which is why maybe that wasn't included. Actually, we don't know because I think it's sealed. But maybe she asked for some of that during the child custody and child support hearings. I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever know unless they're unsealed. But some of that money came from the family. But anyway, even if it came from the family, that probably didn't even come from Kody anyway. It probably came from Meri and Janelle. Like he probably didn't even have to fork out half of it, you know? Um, so I thought that that was interesting. And then another thing that I remember when McKelty, I wonder if I still have it. Hold on. Let me see if I still have that up. I might have taken it down. This one right here. Um, where where fans were asking they didn't that McKelty. They're like, you don't seem close with Kody and Robyn anymore, right? This was in September of 2024. And McKelty said, hey, we try very hard to say what we can while respecting our families and relationships. We don't lie. To give you some insight, it's true. We have always been super supportive of Robyn. Yes, lately it may seem as that has changed. There are things that happened during the recent funeral that are the reason for that. We won't be talking about those events, so you're not totally wrong. Which is interesting because in Christine's book, she said that Robyn and Kody severed ties with McKelty. So I'm assuming that this is saying that Robyn and Kody severed ties with McKelty over some recent things that happened during the funeral. That's insane. You would think that it's the other way around. And now I am more confused than ever as far as what happened during that time. That makes no sense. What could be that egregious that you would deny a grieving sister during that time? Even if something untoward happened, that you would have any type of forgiveness or leniency, it makes zero sense, guys. And that's something that we're going to have to dig into because I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Darlene, thank you for the super chat. Darlene said, "Tell Kody and Robyn to enjoy their their sacred loneliness together." The Narc team, right? Right, Darlene. Oh, I forgot about their stupid sacred loneliness. You're right. You're absolutely right. Sarah, love it. Can't stop laughing. Good one. It's true. You guys are hilarious. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is true. Um, wow. Is all I can say. Wow. So, like I said, this is not a tell-all book. I feel like another one will be coming. This is I'm still in the Sister Wives sphere. I still am under the TLC contract, and thank goodness that TLC even allowed me to do a memoir. And I'm sure Christine is following, like, certain clauses that she still has. But I think that that's a good sign, at least for those Sister Wives fans that want to see additional seasons of Sister Wives, that it's not over, and that there's more to come. And I think what we're going to be looking out for is once she actually drops a damn tell-all book, we'll know that the show is like over. Like her relationship with TLC is like over. So I know that there's more. Those are kind of the big takeaways, and we still need to get into the nitty-gritty, but I just wanted to go over like the biggest kind of bombshells that we're seeing right now. And yeah, like I said, especially once I actually listen to the audiobook, probably this weekend, I'm going to use that free audiobook link, at least for that 30-day trial. So you don't get it, but you at least have it for 30 days. Do you know what I mean? And I'm going to cancel it. That's how I'm going to do it. So anyway, what do you guys think? I want to know what you think. And yes, this was messy. I hope you guys like the channel name change, because I just think it's appropriate. This is the mess. We talk about the mess here. And I love it. So hey, Sarita, it's so good to see you guys in chat. It's so good to see everyone. There's more to come out, and happy Friday, guys. We made it. It's a Friday. And I knew probably tonight there's going to be so many people that are out doing things that are going to be busy. So I was like, let me just do it in the morning so that we have it here. I wouldn't be surprised if like on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, that there's not going to be another trailer that drops for Sister Wives. I'm telling you right now. I know that there's another one that's going to drop. But there's still so much more that we have to go over. Have you guys seen all my other videos? Just so that you know, it's not just on the live streaming part. There's like actual videos. So get caught up on the last 3 or 4. Just get caught up on the last 3 or 4. You will want to. Trust me. It's actually really good. Yeah, so we still have a lot more that we need to go over. Check out Christine's new book. If you want a 30-day trial, it's 8 hours. So you could do that in 8 hours to read everything, listen to everything. I'm going to be listening to the audiobook. So just click in the description box for the link. And yeah, with that, you know what we need to do. It is time, because Kody, you deserve it. I try to do songs based on, I wonder if you guys can guess. Can you guess the song that is relevant for today's episode? Because I know what it is. Let me know in chat. So I'm going to play this out. It's so good to be back. I cannot wait to watch season 20 with you. I cannot wait to really deep dive into Christine's book of receipts, Kody Seething. We have to go over a lot of things, so just stay tuned. Have your post notifications turned on, because I'm going to be going live and dropping videos like a lot. So just get prepared for it. All right, guys, love you. It's so good to be back. So good to see you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to get caught up on all the other. You have like 3 or 4 videos to get caught up on. It'll be good. So I will meet you over there on the other videos. Okay. With that, here you go, Kody. This is what you deserve.
Tell the whole world. Tell the world, and then go hang out with your buddy Christine.
Each describe Kody in 3 words.
Just 3.
Yes.
Deadbeat.
Okay.
Dad. Sorry, that's 2, but deadbeat dad and deadbeat. He is selfish. Deadbeat.
You haven't seen one of them for a year.
Deadbeat.
This is about a deadbeat dad.
You're hurting this family,
Deadbeat.
no one else. You're not loyal, just like your mother. And I was like, okay.
Why are you angry with your children? You
deadbeat.
haven't seen 2 of them for 5 months.
Deadbeat.
I'm going to move forward and find happiness and joy outside of my club.
Each describe Kody in 3 words.
Just 3.
Yes.
Deadbeat.
Okay.
Dad. Sorry, that's 2, but deadbeat dad and deadbeat.
The rest of the kids don't really have much of any kind of connection with
Deadbeat.
him.
You haven't seen one of them for a year.
Deadbeat.
This is about a deadbeat dad.
Deadbeat.
Why are you angry with your children?
You a deadbeat.
Deadbeat, he is selfish. Deadbeat, he seems to be sort of like, I don't know, like the reality is bewildering to him, kind of. Deadbeat,
Divorced, and then the father just goes MIA.
A deadbeat dad speaks from prison and explains the question so many people are asking: what went wrong?